Welcome again, guys. I had an issue the other day. I was parked at a receiver, and when I was unloaded and ready to go, I tried to start up the truck and it wouldn't start. The engine was not rotating or turning over. Uh, so, what I did is I checked the voltage on the batteries, and quickly we came to the assumption, I and another driver, that it could be the starter. So, the other driver came with a large bar and he started hitting my starter, as you see the marks here. And I kept trying to start the truck and it did start. So we assumed it's basically a starter issue. However, usually before we decide it's a starter issue, uh, you probably should have your truck inspected by a mechanic to check the batteries, voltage, also check, do a load test on your batteries, the wiring between the batteries and the starter. Also, there could be issues with the starter solenoid. And also, it is possible that you might have mechanical issues in the actual engine where the whole engine parts are not rotating because of broken pieces inside of it. Uh, I took my truck to a mechanic. I kept it running that day. I took it to a mechanic and we decided to replace the starter. I always like to know the root cause of the problem. So the mechanic, when he took this one out, or before even taking it out, we shut off the truck. We tried to start it. It started. We did it again and over again and again. It always started. However, to be safe, I told him, let's go ahead and replace the starter. When he took it out, he told me that this part was coming loose, and we assumed that the mechanic who replaced that starter, that old starter in the first place, possibly tightened the nut too hard to the point where he broke this rod from the base. Which is usually this is actually connected to an electrical line, probably got loose on the inside. So I wanted to double check if this is the root cause of the problem. So I took, as you see, the starter apart and I checked if the wiring was bad. All the wiring is actually intact. There is no issues. So there could be another problem actually. There is brushes, which is right here. There is 4 of them. There's one right there. There's one right there and one right there. Usually those ones wear out because it's rubbing against the rotor, if you see right here. In this case, we do have enough brushes, pads, and it's touching the rotor, so that's not the case. When I opened up the starter, I did find a lot of dust. My analysis of the problem is that it is possible that one of these brushes or 2 of them, because of the dust, was stuck open. And when the driver hit my starter, especially on this end of the starter, he did get the dust off on these brushes, which made it move and touch the rotor. And then my truck started. And I'm going to show you guys that I have enough brushes. As you see, here are the brushes. I'll show you the rotor as well while we're at it. And that's the rotor. And that's the inside where the coils are located. You can see also a lot of dust accumulating right there. And at the end right there, you see the brushes. And the one that's right here is the most worn. See, there is enough brushes length on these. There is also other parts to the starter. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really don't know what the rest of these parts do. I do know that when you charge the starter, it starts rotating. I'm probably rotating the pinion right here. I also know that this pinion shifts up and down. I am not sure what this part is. I opened it, checked the wiring. Wiring looked good. The base of this copper piece looks clean, as you see. So I guess the root cause of the problem here is too much dust and dirt accumulating on the brushes. My truck is running good right now, and no issues starting it. Thank you guys for watching. Please like my videos, and if you have any comments, please let me know. Thank you so much.